Our next reader is Kathleen Peirce, who is the author of Vault, The Ardors, The Oval Hour, Divided Touch, Divided Color, and Mercy. A fellow with the Guggenheim Foundation and the National Endowment for the Arts, she's been teaching at Texas State University since 1993. Welcome.
Expert at it. More of an expert than I.
Excellent.
That's better, that I don't have to crouch. Thank you for coming. My goodness. Do you know, I was getting ready to do this and I thought, well, what to read, you know? And I thought, well, I'll read a small poem from this book about lack and a larger portion from this book about plenty. And then I went to bed, and when I got up this morning, it was clear to me that they're both about lack, and they're both about plenty. But I stayed true to that first choice. Breathless. 3 finger-length bud vases, ruby glass, real on the half-lit windowsill. But in whose house? Whose was there red air that didn't move? In us, like a voice saying, Lord, where are we one with you? And the Lord saying, where you are no one's. And I'm going to read a bit from the end sections of this long poem, which is a sort of collage. Snow, high dark and cold, market knuckle. Dark makes the flakes fall whiter, yes. Inertial frame makes the falling feel like this is happening to us, yes. There are so many. There is heartsease, ataraxis, in never being able to see them all, or any one for long. Yes. One light, near full, high hung. Yes. Touching us. Yes. Head in the clouds or no? Yes. And there is a street lamp. Yes. Widened gyre of light, so marked. We saw snowflakes as light flakes chipped off and sifted onto us. A cold inside a calmer cold, our bodies' heat made disappear. So many more than many fell. We saw the trees, the street, a wicker chaise made fresh. We said the flakes fell lightly, but we said the snow fell hard. A cruel attar of the Baroque, axis of identity. The chaise, long made a shape able to be put upon, now showed, under the street lamp's cone of light and snow, each high-lit strand of willow as so fine, made bent against, around, into itself. We said snow cushioned something there, and saw someone with a fan of roses step out from the dark, lay roses where a torso might have found repose, shoulders, a yoke, a head, crown of a head, a face, a mind, a sight, a thought, red roses, snow. In the gap our thinking made, another flower carrier approached. Madonna of blue flowers, watch us as we look. A blaze of daffodils was carried baby-like in arms and laid against the red. Next came the nodding tulip heads, white on white on white, and a tall one put sunflowers heavy there. There were upended ball-gown skirts of peonies, with center tongues from pink to purple red, and one undid a bunch of violets from a coat and laid them down. More came, thick wildflower bouquets, too much for one hand, fine nets of Queen Anne's lace, wild carrot, cattail, foxglove, rue were softly, singly lowered down. Allium and zinnia lowered down. And the fragile were spoken for and carried in. Poppies in flames, rain lilies, anemones, hibiscus, primroses, then the sturdier lavender was laid by, beside that green one, asphodel. Gladiolus, blooming in succession from the inmost out, were piled on where dandelion lay beside gardenia, freesia, buttercup. Stargazers, tigers burned. The tiny hanging bells of fragrant lily of the valley dangled there. More came, with apple-scented chamomile, with clovers, thistles, baby's breath, ranunculus. Chrysanthemum was heaped by bachelor button, bittersweet, forget-me-not, and every shade of color-heavy rose, all brought by passing flower carriers to a wicker chaise in snow that bore up flowers on flowers on flowers until not one more could hold, until we were remade as them. Behold.